Now we have to study the significance of xt graph for uniform motion. Significance means what is the importance of xt graph for uniform motion. So first of all, let us draw xt graph for uniform motion. Now we all know it is x-axis, it is your y-axis, and it is a reference point, or you can say origin. So time in seconds is taken along x-axis and distance in meter is taken along y-axis. So it is the xt graph for uniform motion. Now let us mark the points here. Say it is your point A and mark another point B here. Now you can draw a perpendicular on x-axis from point B and a straight line parallel to x-axis from point A. So here we have a point C and it is your point D here. Let us draw another perpendicular from point B on y-axis. Say it is your point E. Now let us mark the time and distances here. So OB the origin means here time is 0, and after that we see at point D consider time is t seconds generally, right? At point A suppose distance is x1 and at point E suppose distance is x2. Now mind it, here OA distance, this distance, OA distance is x1. Keep that in your mind. OA distance is x1 and OE distance, this distance, OE distance is x2. It is x2 distance. Okay. Now we have to find the significance or importance of this graph, xt graph for uniform motion. So here significance is given by slope of the graph. Slope of the graph. This thing may be new to you people. This slope of the graph is given by tan theta. Okay. Now tan is a trigonometric ratio. So first of all, let us understand what is tan theta here. Okay. Now just see. If you have a figure like this and you know it is a right angle triangle. Okay. Suppose it is 90-degree angle and you are taking this angle theta as reference angle. Mark it as A, B, C. Okay. Now, the side in front of theta is called perpendicular and the longest side is called H and it is base B. Okay. So, you have idea about Pythagoras theorem, but we are not using here that theorem, but we will learn about trigonometric ratios. Right? So trigonometric ratios are sine, cos and tan. Right? These are three trigonometric ratios, sine, cos and tan. So sine is given by PBP HHB. You have to remember this step. Okay. Now sine theta is given by P over H, P over H, cos is given by B over H, B over H, and tan is given by P over B, perpendicular over base. Okay, so you have to remember this thing, right? And you will study this in your mathematics class. Okay, but here you have to remember only tan is equal to perpendicular over base. So let us see here. We are finding here slope of the graph which is equal to tan theta. No, tan theta is equal to perpendicular over base. So here in right angle triangle you see ACB, right? Here perpendicular is BC and base is AC. So BC over AC. Now, okay, let us see here in the figure. I think BC is exactly equal to AE or EA. Just see, BC is equal to EA. So you can replace BC by EA over. Now see, AC is exactly equal to OD. So in the place of AC, you can write here OD. Now, what will be the value of EA here? क्या वैल्यू होगा EA का, वो हमें देखना पड़ेगा. चलो यहाँ ध्यान दो जल्दी से. OE, ये पूरा डिस्टेंस, OE डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू x2, राइट? OE distance is equal to x2 and OA distance is equal to x1, right? And you have to find EA distance. It means EA distance is equal to, just see, OE minus OA. OE minus OA will give you EA distance here, right? So EA is equal to OE minus OA. So OE is equal to x2 and OA is equal to x1. So EA is equal to x2 minus x1 over OD is equal to t, time t. That's all. No, what we have here, net displacement x2 minus x1 over time, and distance over time or displacement over time will give us velocity. So finally we can write slope of graph gives us velocity. So what is the importance or significance of xt graph for uniform motion? That is, slope of this graph gives us velocity. Keep that in your mind. Okay.